John and
Anne-Marie.
And we're here for another restaurant review, but a little bit different. We're actually not here in Central Florida. We're actually up here in Derby, Connecticut.
My hometown.
Yeah. And what restaurant are we actually here at?
We're at a restaurant called the Twisted Vine, which is known for being a haunted restaurant.
It's one of the most haunted, I think, places in America from what I've read. But what's really cool is this restaurant, all the way back in the 1860s, was actually a bank. Actually, one of the signatures and the cool features about this restaurant is they still keep the bank vault kind of like almost as a preserved artifact.
Which is pretty cool.
It is.
From what my dad has told me, because his best friend worked here when it was a bank in like the 1960s. They have made some internal changes when they made it originally into a restaurant in the 1970s.
Well, what's really cool is back in the 1970s, it got turned from a bank into a restaurant, and Twisted Vine has been here for, I guess,
like 2007.
2007, roughly. We're getting the off-camera approval of that. But what is cool is there are a couple of, I guess, spirits that do haunt this location. There's some kids, I guess, a bank teller.
Our waitress said she can give us some more information, so we're gonna hand her the microphone and she'll let us know some stuff.
A little bit later, she's going to be giving us a tour of the building. There's a downstairs lounge area, but we're here in the, I guess you could say, kind of like the restaurant main floor.
And this is like originally where like the lobby was. So like the bank, like the vault is over there. The counter was in this area before. So.
There's also a third floor area which has a small table. I don't know if that's it up there, or if there actually is.
There's tables all around.
There, okay, so there is a second tier, a balcony. Thank you. But of course, they serve a lot of Italian food here at the Twisted Vine.
Shockingly enough, in Connecticut.
So, Anne-Marie, you got the fried mozzarella?
Yes, and it normally comes with a basil vodka sauce or marinara sauce, but I got it with Alfredo sauce instead.
I got the coconut shrimp. Comes with a nice side of, I guess it's like kind of like a honey mustard.
Oh, I thought it was butter.
No, it's a honey mustard. It's cold, but it pairs very well with it. And of course the coconut shrimp is on a bunch of greens for, I guess, aesthetics. But it tastes really amazing, and there's a nice coconut flavor to it. So we're gonna enjoy our appetizer.
So you can see we switched locations.
Yes. So unfortunately, there is a house band playing a cover of The Doors. I'm just going to put it frank. House band was not good at all.
They were not good.
Guys watching and reading lyrics off of a iPad. So there's that.
So in order to finish the video, we needed to come down here. So we did shoot video of our food, so you'll be able to see it and everything.
So we're actually down here. I guess it's the old Birmingham Lounge. It's a really nice lounge. It's like a wine cellar that's down here.
Yeah.
There's a full bar down here as well. As you could tell, it's a lot quieter down here.
I wish we had eaten down here.
Me too. So, Emery, what did you actually have to eat for dinner?
I had the beef ravioli with Alfredo sauce.
And how was that?
It was pretty good. It wasn't the greatest Alfredo I've ever had or the greatest ravioli I've ever had, but it was, I would say, 6 out of 10.
Yeah. I had the shrimp scampi. I'm going to put it frank, I've had better shrimp scampi from Trader Joe's. The shrimp was good. The pasta was very bland. There was no spice or anything.
The garlic sauce.
Yeah, the garlic sauce. There was absolutely nothing. It was almost like tasting like noodle water.
Luckily, I had kept my Alfredo sauce from my appetizer, so he added that, and it
improved it best. My other complaint is they have a Caesar salad. They don't tell you how big it is until you get it. And
It was basically a dinner size.
We'll show you a nice video clip with Anne Marie's hand for size. It was enormous. I could not finish it.
It was essentially a dinner size Caesar salad. So if you're going to get a Caesar salad, this would probably be like the only thing.
The salad could have fed 4 people.
Like we could have had like a whole like it was like it could have been like the salad you get at Olive Garden, where everybody shares it.
I will say. I like the atmosphere. I like the location. I like the history.
The
service was great. The food was definitely something to be desired.
And I honestly, I don't know if it could be too because the band kind of put a damper on our whole thing.
Yes.
Like it may have made things a little worse. Like if the band hadn't been there or we had eaten down here, I wonder if our opinions would be slightly different.
Yeah. The band made it almost completely impossible to just have a simple conversation, To have a simple conversation. I couldn't even talk to Anne Marie less than 3 feet away from me.
Yeah, and like we had to text each other to communicate, which is not ideal in a dinner situation.
Yeah.
like if we can get some video, we'll show you video of the restaurant. It's a very small space. It's not very large. And the band did not tailor their sound to the space that they were in. Like there's a full drum kit in this band.
Sorry, someone was coming thinking that we needed help and we're good.
There's a full drum kit. There's there's a guitar and a bass. And a
keyboardist.
And the lead singer.
With an iPad.
I'm sorry, I'm the daughter of a musician, and I had many musician friends living in Athens, Georgia, and Columbia, South Carolina, and I have never in my entire life seen a lead singer with less charisma or not know the lyrics to the songs that they're singing and literally had to have an iPad and was reading off the iPad. It was like watching karaoke.
Yeah. I'm not sure if the microphones are picking up. We're probably right above them. But they're still playing. Also, I did want to make a fun point. As you can tell, Amory and I are wearing some Haunted Mansion inspired clothing since this place is supposedly haunted. For me, that has had some paranormal experiences. I didn't feel anything.
The lights flickered.
I think someone was controlling that. But they have a psychic here, which is interesting.
I don't know if the psychic is here with the band or that was unclear.
I think it's separate.
It was unclear whether the psychic was with the band or not.
Yeah. During certain dates, especially close to Halloween, but I think all year round.
I didn't check. Yeah. They only have a calendar up about paranormal events, but we'll put the link to the restaurant in the description. And they have a whole section on their website about the paranormal events that they do host here. So if you are into that and you happen to be in Derby, Connecticut for some reason and would like to go to one of those events, they look like they're pretty fun.
Yeah, they're from usually 11 o'clock at night to 3 in the morning. But you can have up to groups of 12, which is really cool. Something I would like to do. I just need to find 11 more people or 10 more people to come up to Derby, Connecticut.
I don't know if my parents can host everybody.
No, I don't think so. But all in all, it's a nice restaurant with a really great history. I would just be a little bit wary on the food. So yeah, this has been a wonderful food or restaurant review.
I have to say, this is probably one of our first negatives.
Yes.
Most of the places we have gone to have been positive.
Yeah.
This is one of the ones that have actually is a little on the negative side.
Yeah, for sure. But thank you for joining us on CFSAS for our lovely restaurant review of the Twisted Vine restaurant. You can find all of our other restaurant reviews, Space 220, I think, was it? Chefs de France. What's the?
Antojitos.
We have not edited that one yet.
There's one, though.
The Steakhouse 71.
The mariachi band there was much better.
Yes, much better. But we'll have a nice little playlist at the end of the video, so if you guys want to watch that, you're more than welcome to. But this is John.
This is Anne-Marie.
And this has been Central Florida Sights and Sounds at the Twisted Vine Restaurant.